someone tell me that I wear too much highlight, so I just like figured I would add a little bit more because who doesn't love highlight? Like, how can you even say that to me? Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl Nicole back with another YouTube video. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about different tips, different advice for people that are interested in starting beauty school as a cosmetologist for the most part, but for barbers as well. Obviously, you guys know I go to Paul Mitchell, so it's just going to kind of be advice on, you know, from what I've learned. And obviously, I don't know how other beauty schools are, but this is my experience and what I think you should know as a new future professional. So I just have a few things written down here. You guys know the drill, normally what I do. So yeah, if you want to know some tips and some advice about being a future professional cosmetologist or barber, then stay tuned. My first tip or advice, whatever you want to call it, would be ask yourself why. And the reason I say that is because before you get into an industry like this, ask yourself why you want to be a hairstylist, why you want to be a makeup artist, why you want to be a barber, whatever the case is. Ask yourself why. And whether it may be you just want it as a side job, just something to do and whatever for fun, or you want this to be a full-time career, you want to be really successful in this industry, ask yourself why. And that kind of leads into my next one. Set yourself goals from the beginning, before you start school, months before you start school. If you know that you want to be in this industry and you're going to start school soon or whatever, set yourself goals, write them down, type them out, whatever you got to do, post them on your wall, because those goals that you write down are what is going to keep you inspired, what's going to keep you motivated through school, because there's going to come times where you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like this is just taking so long. Like you're going to start questioning what you want to do, how far you want to go with it. Oh, maybe I did want that at one point, maybe I don't want that anymore. Just have those things written down so you can remember those goals that you had for yourself. And if that changes, if owning a salon is not something you want to do anymore when you get out of school, or however far you are into the industry, that's totally fine. But just constantly remind yourself of why you started, because that's what's going to help you get through school. Set yourself goals, write them down, remind yourself of them all the time, because I promise you it will help you out. Number 3, be aware of your investment, okay? And by investment, I don't mean just money-wise, because I'm sure you guys have heard beauty school is not the cheapest thing in the world. It really is not. It's actually quite expensive. And I'm not gonna be the type of person to tell you like, maybe you should find something else because it's too much money, don't do it. But that is a straight up truth. I'll tell you right now, if you think that this is gonna be a waste of money for you, don't do it, okay? But if this is really a passion of yours and you can see yourself being in this industry for however long, whether it's for 2 years, whether it's for 200 years, I don't know, then do it, go for it, chase your dreams, you know? But yeah, just be aware of your investment, not only money-wise, but time-wise as well. Even though it goes by really fast, a full year of going to school every single day is kind of hard, and it feels like it's just never ending. But then you're like 10 months in, you're like, what, where did the time go? Like I felt like this is going by so slow. So yeah, just be aware of that, be mindful of that, because you're gonna feel very tired and exhausted and wanting to give up at some points. But that's why I said in the beginning, write down your goals, set yourself goals so you can keep going when you get into states of mind like that, because it will happen. I'll tell you straight up, that's just life. That's how it's gonna be, whether it's now when you're in school or actually in the industry. That's why I feel personally like it's important to have those goals always in your heart, in your mind, on a piece of paper, whatever the deal is. Okay, this is kind of the same as my last few tips, but I just feel very strongly about it. So the next one is try to keep your starting mindset. Like I said before, I mean, not for everybody. There's gonna be people that go through school with flying colors and they love it to death. And I love doing hair. I love doing makeup to death. It's my passion. I can't see myself doing anything else at all. But life happens. Life happens, and you're gonna have days where you're just like, you know what? I need a vacation. And that's fine. That's normal. That's not something to be ashamed of. It's not something that you need to, you know, tear yourself down over. Don't feel like, oh, maybe this just isn't for me. Don't give up. Truly don't give up, and keep your starting mindset. Remember why you were so excited to go that first day. Remember why you were so excited to open your kit when you first got it. Like, keep all of those things in your mind, and it will help push you through school and help you get through and get you to where you want to be and that much closer to your goals. My next tip and word of advice would be dress to impress, okay? Because let me just tell you something. This industry, no matter what you are, the industry that we have chosen to be in is beauty, okay? Whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl, whether you're whatever you want to be, this industry that we're in consists of hair, makeup, beauty, fashion, style, whatever you want to call it. That's what this industry consists of. And if you aren't showing it, it can affect your clientele in the future. And I know I can't really be one to say that because I'm not even out of school yet, but that's just personally how I feel. And I've heard people in the industry that have 30 plus years of experience tell me that to my face. So I'm just giving this information to you. I'm spilling this to you so you guys know now, because these people know what the heck they're doing. They've been in the industry for years and they know what they're talking about, and it's true. So when I first started school, I still remember this like the back of my hand, like literally like it was yesterday. So the first day I went in for my tour, before I even started school, before I was enrolled, everything, I went in for my tour, and they actually had a guest artist there that night. His name is like the letters DL, the Master Barber, and he was there doing a speech, and my director or whatever, she was like, do you want to sit in on the speech? Like, I know you're here for a tour, but I mean, he's not here that often, so would you want to sit in on it? And I was like, yes, please, like that. Oh yes. And so I sat in on it, and he literally lit my fire, okay? Like, ideas and creativity were just flowing out of me. I was like so beyond inspired, so beyond motivated, and literally the next day I was like, sign me up. Where are the papers? I'm signing them today. I need to be in this industry because this is what I am born to do, literally. One thing, I mean, I remember a lot of what he said, but the one thing that stuck out to me and still sticks out to me every single day is this one phrase that he said. And he said, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because, and that was the phrase, and I was just like, you're so right. You are so right. And like, that is literally so relevant, because he said, you have no idea when, where, like, this world is so small that you could run into anybody at any time, and you have no idea. He was like, you could be anywhere at McDonald's and see one of the biggest master stylists right next to you, and if you're dressed to impress, your hair's done, your makeup's done, you look the part, you never know what conversation that could spark. You never know. And it doesn't even have to be a situation like that. It could be in a salon one day, say a famous person or a master stylist or whatever the case is. is coming through town and is like, oh, I need a blowout really quick. I need a haircut, something quick. And they come into your salon and sit in your chair. You better be dressed to impress, because I mean, I guess I can't really say, because there's some people that just don't care. They just want to do this for a side job. They don't, and that's fine. That is totally fine. But for people like me who really want to be successful in this industry, you need to dress to impress. You need to look the part every single day. I don't care where you're going, whether it's Walmart or the best salon in the entire city. Look the part all the time. And that's what's also going to bring in your clientele as well, as opposed to just doing social media, business cards, whatever it is. Those obviously help you get your clientele a lot, but also sparking the conversation just in public, wherever you go. If you're dressed cute and someone says, oh, I really like your hair, who did it? Oh, well, this person did it, but I'm a hairstylist as well, and here's my card, blah, blah, blah. That sparks the conversation into growing your clientele. But yeah, just always be ready to go, always be on top of it. And another thing to be aware of is when you look good, you feel good too. And that is the truth. Just dress to impress. And it's not even, I'm not even saying it like, oh, you have to do this or you're not going to be successful. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying just do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it to make yourself feel better. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm getting off topic. So, anyways, yeah, just dress to impress, because you never know who you're going to run into. You could run into Justin Bieber tomorrow and he's like, oh, I like your hair, you should do mine. You know, it just opens more doors for you. And then this is a tip for people in beauty school or people who are gonna start. Please don't fall behind. I'm begging you, I'm getting on my hands and knees, please don't fall behind, okay? So I'm gonna show you what our boxes are, because I've talked about them a lot. I'm always talking about our worksheets and our boxes, but I've never actually showed you guys what they are. So I'm gonna show you guys incomplete boxes and complete boxes. These are my completed boxes. Okay, that's a lie. I still have a couple more boxes to do on the bottom. It's just essays and stuff like that. But yes, we do have to do essays in beauty school. It's not just curling hair. But yeah, so this is what our worksheets look like. We have 8. Every 200 hours we get a new worksheet. And all these boxes up here, all blow dries, there's perms, cut and styles, facials, evaluations, makeup, nails, essays, all that stuff. So as you get these done, you get them stamped and signed off by your instructors, your learning leaders, everyone, and then once you're done with them, you turn it in, and then you get your next boxes. So it's pretty much the same thing, bunch of blow dries, bunch of haircuts, bunch of stuff. You have to complete these to be able to graduate, so keep that in mind. Don't fall behind on those, because you're gonna be screwed. It's really hard to catch back up on them. Sometimes they won't let you take clients if you're behind, so don't get to that point. Don't. Like, literally always set yourself up for success. If you can get your boxes done like 2 weeks before they're due, do it. Please. Like, if you can get them done the first week that you get them, do it, because then you have all the time in the world to take clients. That's more experience for you, more money for you, and yeah. Next thing is supplies needed and not needed. So, supplies needed. I personally, when I first got into school, I got a planner. It's a planner and a calendar, and is that the same thing? Wait, a planner is a calendar pretty much. Yeah, so I just got this one, super cheap, Walmart, nothing crazy. And it's so cute. It has these stickers in here and it has like the scissors and everything. Like, that's so cute. Like, it's like they knew I'm a hairstylist or something. So I just like to keep this planner just to be on track with myself, and I write down all my appointments. As I finish them, I cross them off. Balayage, trim, haircut, whatever it is. Write it down, cross it off when you're done. It's just like self-satisfaction, and just, I feel like it helps you all around feel better and more accomplished when you can physically cross something out. Like, check it off the list, you're done with it. I feel like that's just very rewarding for yourself, and you need to reward yourself when you get things done. I am not saying that this is required because it's not, but I personally, any laptop, any iPad, whatever it is, I like something other than my phone to take my tests on. That's another thing. Don't fall behind on your tests. It's so hard to catch up on them. Yes, you do have to take tests in beauty school, a lot of them, every single week. So yeah, I take my tests on this, and I just like it because I'd rather take them on this than my phone, because my phone's tiny and it's like, I don't know. I just like taking them on this better. Not saying you have to have a laptop, not saying you have to have anything, because you don't. You just have to have an electronic device to be able to take your test on, whether it's your phone, iPad, computer, laptop, whatever it is. Just have something. But I'm just showing you guys, this is what I used to take my tests. Supplies not needed. You don't need every amazing hairbrush in the world. You don't need 1,000 combs. You don't need 1,000 clips. Use what the school gave you. If it breaks, buy a new one. You have so much time after school to get that kind of stuff. You don't need all the amazing stuff when you're in beauty school, okay? You don't. Just use what they give you. Don't waste your money. Save that money so you can either buy products when you're in a salon, buy more brushes, more color applicating brushes, stuff like that. Just don't waste your money while you're in school. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Unless you really want to. These kind of go together. Keep an open mind. Always say yes. So what I mean by that is when you're taking clients, don't discriminate on haircuts or colors or whatever it is. Take the client, okay? I don't care if you came into school to do blonding only, to do colors only, to do cutting only. Take every client you can, because it's more experience for you, and it's gonna help you out in the long run. And just always say yes. Why not say yes? The word yes is just positive in general, and when you're in this industry, you need to be in a positive environment, okay? Because you're dealing with the public, you're dealing with clients, you're dealing with people that you might not be very fond of, and they might not be very fond of you either. And that's fine, because that's the public, and that's what we're working with in this industry. So just always say yes. Always. Always be positive, because why not? You're literally not going to lose anything from taking that haircut. You're not going to lose anything from, oh, well, I don't want to do this blonding service because I don't like blonding. I only want to do makeup. Come on. Just do it. Just do it. You have no reason not to. These are my last 2 steps. I'm kind of like trying to mix them together because this video is getting really long. And I apologize. But make time for yourself and be happy, okay? If you're in school and you're just feeling overwhelmed, not wanting to take a client, that's fine, okay? It's okay to be tired. It is. It is okay to have an off day, and don't beat yourself up over that, and just make time for yourself. If you need to take off a day of school, if you need to take off a day of work, do it, because your happiness is truly what matters and is what's gonna get you through the days. And that's the truth. That is literally the dead truth. You need to make time for yourself. You need to take time out of the day to care for yourself. And because in this industry, all we do every day is care for other people. We are in this industry to make people feel beautiful and to change people's lives. And all I'm saying is don't lose yourself in that, because sometimes you can put so much into other people that you can sometimes lose yourself. And don't do that, okay? Care for people, love people, make people feel like they're the most beautiful thing in the world, but don't forget about yourself, because a lot of people seem to do that. And just set aside time for yourself, okay? If you think you need a vacation, take a freaking vacation, okay? Because you most likely deserve it. If you've been working your butt off, and you know if you are, then do it, okay? So just be happy. Life is too short to not be doing what you love every single day. The second you feel like being in this industry is a job and not a career, that's when you're gonna be hurting, okay? When you have trouble getting out of bed because you don't want to go to work, that's when you need to rethink your goals. And maybe you need to go back to square one and remember why you started, because that will inspire you and motivate you to remember why you're here and remember why you're doing what you're doing. Anyways, this video is getting way too long. I'm sorry. I hate when I film really long videos because I feel like you guys are just like, get to the point, woman. Like, we get it. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Be happy, okay? That's all I'm asking. Be happy. Don't fall behind on your boxes. It's just stress, unneeded stress that you don't need in your life. Set yourself goals, write them down. Just make your life an overall positive environment for yourself and for other people, because you are the only person who can do that for yourself, okay? People can tell you to be positive. People can set positive environments around you, but if you don't accept it and you don't feed into it as well, it's not gonna be positive, okay? Just don't beat yourself up for no reason, okay? That's all I'm asking. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up anyways, because why not? Subscribe to my channel. I haven't said that in a while. I keep forgetting to say it in my videos, but it's fine. Subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. Turn on the little bell thing so you can get notifications every time I post a new video, which is gonna be more often, I promise. Okay, I have lots of ideas, lots of creativity flowing in this brain. I'm sure you guys can tell because I'm just like on a positive rant right now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys very soon.